Alright, this is episode 9. And just to recap, the last episode we had a successful battle. It was really quick. It wasn't even really a battle, it was just the lance running through the town to get to the other side. And then offline, I repaired. I still have the stinger, but I'm almost done with it. And then the arrow fighter, I'm almost done with it. Stinger, I was on acquisitions. I'm having a hard time repairing this left torso, so I ordered extra because I lost the replacement. My elite guy couldn't repair it. Alright, so I went to Monday. There was no personnel in the market to buy or to hire, but I did get two more scenarios. And the next one is actually today, March 29th, and it's another breakthrough. And this time it's going to be in a wooded lake water area. And it's only going to be 4 assault tanks. I had to reorganize the lances. Right now, Alpha Lance only has Bad Luck Woman in there. And then the rest of the 10 mechs I have are in 2 lances, so 5 mechs each. The thing is, on ATB, as long as you don't go over 390, you're good to go for the tonnage. So 250 for this one, and 285 for this one. So that is the limp factor, and they're calling it heavy and assault. My Charlie Lance is an assault. Okay, so we're gonna go to this battle. I've already brought it up and have it ready. Hopefully it works. These last couple of games I've been having problems getting the bot to work, so we'll see. Here's the map. So it's just a bunch of water and woods. Now, I don't like running my mechs through the water. You can, and people do it all the time, but it seems like every time I go into the water, I either get breached or I trip and I'm in the water swimming. So I'm going to try to avoid, instead of just going straight up, probably going to go up here, maybe go around like this, and just weave through in and out until I get to the end. I do have 5 mechs, and it's only 4 really light tanks, so it really depends on how well the initial volley goes as to what I'm going to do. I do have a hatchet man, so I can hatchet my way through the tanks. He's pretty good about destroying tanks. Yeah, it's got young Luke Skywalker. Only his name's Jerry Young. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to start this. And let's hope this bot loads. I'm going to stick together this time. Unlike the city breakthrough, where I picked roads, I'm going to just stick together this time. Maybe if you have like 5 volleys one volley from 5 mechs onto 1 tank, it'll destroy it. I can keep on going. And remember, this time I'm going to take my mechs all the way up, and not until the last one gets up here, or the last capable one gets up here, is when I'll figure out. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to have 2/3 of my unit up through the north, so that'll be 3,800 113 BV that I have to make sure I maintain. Alright, the pirate's still deploying. Looks like it's working. That's good. I did have problems with them loading up, so I had to manually load them into the lobby, and then did it that way just because it wasn't loading the tanks up. I don't know why it was doing that. It just was. Alright, so the tank decides to be brave and move out here. Look at my hatchet man. You know what I'm going to do with that one. Ooh, look, another tank. He's running away though. Smart man. Really, with 5 mechs and 4 tanks, it's really not a match. Now I think the next battle that I'm going to have, I'll show you that one. I think that one might be a match. I'm actually a little nervous about that one, so I'll show you after this battle why. And that will probably be in episode 10, unless this battle goes really fast. Look at that AC-20 on the Hunchback. I love Hunchbacks. Didn't think I would at first because they're such an ugly mech. I mean, they live up to their name, Hunchback. They look like Hunchback Notre Dame. It's a real ugly mech. But I tell you what, they're tough. Those AC-20s pack punch. My initial volley, pirate hits me. Arr. And I get a couple of hits. Not much to speak of. But I get to... Oh, my hatchet! I can't use my hatchet? That's crap. That's fine, I'll just kick it. Man, I can't believe I couldn't use my hatchet. I wonder if I didn't have the settings right. More likely I didn't have the setting on. Let's find out. I'm not going to restart. I'm just going to change it for later. There's an option in here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find out offline. It's in, I think it's in advanced combat. Where you can use the hatch. Yep, I got it on there. Oh well. Movement, he's pretty well damaged. I'm gonna go ahead and sit. Ooh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sprint. Send these guys off. He's moving away. Alright, firing phase through the trees. Do a little killing here. What's that one doing? Oh, I can't find my AC-20. Too bad. Alright, the Vendetta is destroyed. Kill the crew. Because how dare they be pirates? Alright, still continue to go up and over. I'm going to see if I can twist and at least get one shot off of the take. Same for here. Twist. Get at least one shot. Now, here's the other takes. They're still hidden in the trees. So at least now I know where everyone's at. Now I'm at 5760, so I'm in perfect shape still. I don't want to sprint because there's some tanks up there. I won't be able to fire because you know if you sprint, you can't fire. Looks like he's moving against me. Of course, I mean, logic dictates that the game is to get to the far end. But if I destroy all the tanks, then I don't have to worry about trying to get to the far end. I can take my time. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. I'll overheat. This mech probably has it. Look at that. Probably has any heat sinks. So I'm just gonna fire one. That's it. That really needs to be fixed. Then twist. Yeah, I am going to fire my AC-20. And really, all these don't have very good heat sinks. Only 11 on that one. Alright, vehicle crew is destroyed. So my Hunchback, the AC-20, does so much of the driver's entry. I love that. And it was just a glancing blow too. Nice. Alright, moving again. Continue to move up. Alright, I'm going to twist. Get at least one shot. I'm going to twist. Get a couple shots in this one. I'm going to twist. And get 2 medium lasers into that one. Twist. And PPC and missile and medium. twist, and hopefully my 2 mediums, and then my AC20. Boom. Missing. I missed on all my other 3 mechs. Vindicator hits a little bit, and the Hunchback misses. Bummer. So hoping to hit. Alright. Continue to move forward. Actually, I'm going to jump this guy and get further along. I think I'm going to be bold and jump right behind him. And then these 2 guys can continue to go up. Hunchback is chasing his dream of destroying that tank. Now I'm in the firing phase. Can't do anything with that dude. Hatchback. Can't do anything with that dude. They're going to start making their run for it. It's a 6. A 6 for the AC20. Hopefully I hit that this time. Let's see my grasshopper. Just a little damage. My hunchback. I got 2 hunchbacks. What was that? One has an AC-10. He did some damage, and then that tank in the bottom is destroyed. I love my AC-20. Alright, physical attacks. Let's do some kickage. Now I can use my hatchet. Yes, my hatchet. Let me kick some troops, still like little ants. The grasshopper kicks him to death. So much that the crew's stunned. How could he kick the tank to death? Alright. It's time to make a beeline. Pretty good, easy battle. Oh, yeah, because I sprint. Okay. Actually, I can't take salvage anyway because he's going to control the battlefield anyway, no matter what. But you do get experience for killing people, so it's always good for that. So that's what I'm doing now. It's just, it always feels like I'm running away from battle, but that's what the scenario called for. So that's what I'm going to do. In firing phase, even though I can't fire. He's not hitting me either. It doesn't look like he's chasing me with his one little tank. So that's good. He learned his lesson. Really, I think for time to save time, see, I got 4 mechs up here, 1 mech's down here, and the enemy's staying down. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a victory because I already achieved my goal. If you really think about it, because no one's going to stop me from getting up to the top. And there you go. Done. Yes, I have to save. I didn't control because that wasn't part of the deal. I did get some kills though. That's what matters. All my guys are good. They've all been. The Hatchman got 2 young Jeremy Young. Skywalker look alike. And the Grasshopper got 2. Huh. Alright, it's a victory. And you know, I haven't been adding anything on in this after action report. I guess I can. Success and breakthrough. Of the wooded area. Whatever. I'm half asleep. I'm not going to put a book in there. Alright, there you have it. Another victory. Alright, now let's see. I am going to, I don't know if I want to do this battle now or do it later. Because this is what I'm saying. The pirates are going to have their main enemy force, right, which has 2 mechs and 2 tanks. And then they're going to have reinforcements of 4 mechs. Alright, and this is a stand-up attack. I'm attacking them, clearing them out of the Badlands. So I need to destroy at least 50% of them before they destroy 50% of me. So what I'm thinking about doing is, right now it's only calling for Charlie Lance, which is my heavy. I'm thinking I'm going to bring in my Beta Lance too. And why did I call it Beta? It should have been Bravo Lance. I don't know what I was thinking. I just now noticed that. It should have been Bravo Lance. But anyway, I can change it. No big deal. So that's what I'm thinking about, bringing both in. And just make sure. Of course, I can't even spell Bravo anymore. There we go. You know I'm tired when I can't spell anymore. Oh wait, I never could spell. So text this up right for you. Contract score is 6. That's because I've been winning. Alright, let's go to repair bay. Do have some repairage to do, if that's a word, repairage. Probably not. Must be that Texas thing, you know, George Bush used to make up words too. So, but he did get like the Ivy League school education. People make fun of him all the time, but he was really a smart man. He just couldn't speak in public. And just because he couldn't speak in public, people thought he was kind of dumb. But, you know, he was a pretty smart man. Let's see. He still is. What am I talking about? My infirmary still has these dudes in there. Those bruises, man. They could be deadly. Still have the same planets to play with. Yeah, oh, so which mech was that? All these had crappy heat sinks. Those are with wolf. So you can go in here. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to take them out, because once you start upgrading them, they're out of service until they finish upgrading. Sometimes it can take weeks. But you can go in here. I don't know. Y'all probably already know how to do this. But you can go in here and customize. Choose a refit. You can choose one that is already in there. A list. So this is your current unit right here, with a crappy heat sink. We can go in here and look to see if there's better. This one has 14, it's a little bit better. But it doesn't have LRMs, it has SRMs. These are all duplicates. I wonder why my computer is doing that. There should only be 2 of them. So I can change it to an SRM6 and get better heat sinks. Or I can go in here and customize it in the mech lab. So see, this red is a big, like warning. I can fire, if I fire all my weapons at once, I'm going to overheat and die. Because it's going to overheat. Now I'm so afraid of overheating because the episode, whatever it was, 5 or 6, where he blew up him and 2 other mechs. It's just like, really? So I have tons of empty space. The problem I have is tonnage. So I would have to get rid of something in order to get heat sinks. As soon as I find where the heat sinks are at. Now you know what? They're over here. I'll look for you. Alright, so you can have free, but see, it's adding tonnage. Alright. Go back, so it's 1 ton per heat sink. Well, if I did, I can't do double. So I really have to get rid of several tons of pieces of equipment. Now all I have is medium lasers and LRM-10s. So I can get rid of 1 LRM-10 and go back and add 5 heat sinks. And that almost gets me there. And then I will have to put them It's sad. Look at all that empty space, and this thing can't handle it because it's only 40 tons. So I lose 71 points in BB. But when I fire, at least if I fire all my weapons, I only gain 2 overheats. Alright, so no parts. I don't have to go find parts because I guess I had them all. I had heat sinks available. And I can begin refit. And this is the part that I don't like because I never know what tech is what tech. Right, because it doesn't say if it's a mech tech or if it's aero tech or anything like that. So I could end up picking if I had them, a battle armor tech to, you know, upgrade a mech tech or a mech. So this part, oh, actually, I'm an idiot. It does say mech tech on here. I never saw that before. I do not know. So if it says mech tech, I stand corrected. See, I was blabbering without even knowing. 9 and 13. So let's look at personnel, text. That guy. Where is he on this list? There he is, a 9. So he's elite 9. And he's the only elite. So the higher the number, the worse tech he is. Because here, Bright Conan, he's got +3 above him. Yeah, and he's a regular. So I'm not going to do it today because I'm in battles, but that's how you can refit your mechs, because it'll take them out of the system. Here, and I'll show you. I'm going to save. Alright, then I'm going to go into the mech lab. Again, refit. I want to pick this guy. Hit OK. Rename it with an H for heat. Alright, now I can go. It doesn't really say. I thought it used to say, yeah, there is. Oop, 3,400 minutes. So this dude now is going to take 3,400 minutes. You get 480 per day. So, oh, math on top of my head, that's like 8-9 days. And then after that, you still have to roll to see if you finish the refit. If you don't finish it, then you have to, it adds time. So it's really time consuming to do a refit, even with an elite person. It's not always guaranteed. And so that's why I try to do it in between not campaigns, because the whole thing's campaign, but in between contracts, or if I have enough mechs where I really don't have to worry about it. Like if I had a whole regiment, I could do this type of campaign or this type of contract with a regiment and not have to worry about 1 or 2 mechs. So when I see a faulty mech like this that hardly has any heat sinks, I can change it. But I'm not saving this because I already saved it. I'm going to click out of it after I log off this recording, so that the refit doesn't take in effect. Doesn't go into effect. So the next episode is going to be that big battle. It's going to take the whole time. I'm thinking that's going to be a long battle. So I'm going to cut it off now, and I thank you for viewing. And let's hope that the next battle is a lucky one, and that we come out victorious, because I'm keeping her out of the battle. She's got a crippled singer anyway, but I'm going to keep her out of the battle. I don't know when I'm ever going to let her go back into battle again. We'll see. But thanks for viewing. Have a good day.